How's it going, everybody? I'm Josh, KI6NAZ. Today we are going to be talking about my 5 favorite accessories for the ICOM IC-705. I have been waiting to do this video. Let's get started. Thanks for watching the Ham Radio Crash Course. Again, if you could, click on that subscribe. I really appreciate it. Click that bell while you're at it, because I do live stream every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks very much. Since its triumphant arrival on the market, the IC-705 has had a ton of accessories come out. Today we are going to be talking about accessories. I'm not going to be talking about antennas. That is going to be a video for another time. But spoiler alert, in case you're interested, this is a Signal Stuff signal stick. I get comments on these all the time. This is my preferred antenna for VHF, UHF handy talkies, like the FT3DR, pretty much any radio. If you want a really good antenna, this is the one. And it goes to support hamstudy.org. I'm not affiliated with hamstudy.org or Signal Stuff, makers of the signal stick. It's the same person, by the way. But they make really good stuff, and it goes for a good cause. So FYI, the link will be in the description. The first item that I want to talk about is this tripod. This is the Manfrotto Pixie, and I've been using this for a very long time. It's cracked because I've dropped it multiple times with a camera on it. Back when I was doing live vlogging, I use this all the time. I've had this for well over 5 years now, I believe. This thing is rock solid, and it is perfect for the 705. When you set it on a table, put the legs out, set it on a table, it's got a ball joint, so it's really easy to adjust as you need to for whatever you want it to point at. They make an upgraded version of this with legs that you push, and it'll actually go even flatter. So if this is too tall on the table, you can just flatten this down, and that works perfectly. So first one, the Manfrotto Pixie. Item 2, the LC-192 backpack. I have already done a video covering what I put in this backpack, or what you could cover, and just different ideas on what to take out portable when you're using the 705. Every time I think about taking the 705 somewhere, I think about putting it in a case or something along those lines, and I remind myself, I'm like, I have this backpack, or it creeps in my head, I've got a better solution already, because most of the times it's short little trips, or it's just going along with me. Put a tablet in the back, I can do most of my creator things. I have my little camera pack I showed you on that video that can just go right here. And I can put some radio accessories right here, and then I'm out the door. So not going that far or anywhere really, because we're dealing with COVID, but this is often the bag I think about when I'm going to take the 705 in the field. So good accessory. Okay, hitting you with a weird one on this one. This is the Aero Antenna Direction Finding Loop. This is the 2-meter version. Actually, it could be the 70-centimeter version. They make both, a 70-centimeter and a 2-meter version. This is a actually broadband receive antenna, but it works very, very close up. And what I've been using this for is looking for RFI in my home. The 705 coupled with this, you turn it on handheld, right? No accessories other than this sticking out of it. And you go around your home with your circuits on, your different devices, and you use this to find out where the RFI is. It works wonderfully. I found quite a lot of devices to turn off or put ferrites on, toroid cores, whatever, to calm down the RFI on a lot of them. This runs you, I believe, $80, so it's not a cheap antenna, but it's pretty effective. And of course, it doubles as a direction finding antenna if you ever wanted to get into that fun hobby of amateur radio. Okay, item 3, the WindCamp ground mount antenna connector kickstand thing. This is available on eBay and basically connects into the BNC connector on your 705, connects to the ground screw on the side, and gives the radio a kind of a tilt back. So it's a little bit easier to control. And then on the top, you have an SO239 connection for whatever antenna you want to connect, and you can use a right angle connector going off of this to go to whatever connector you want, or you can take something like this Comet HF antenna and throw it right on top, this HFJ350M, and then you can have an antenna right there. And then to go along with that, there's a ground lug right next to it, so you can plug your radials into this, and you can have your radials going out the back of this connector. It's actually a nice little unit. It runs about $100 on eBay. I'll post the link in the description, and you can check it out. There's a lot of people that have posted images of this on Instagram and on the Facebooks and all that. And it's a pretty cool unit. It's very well made. There is a ground screw hole in the bottom that I have in the side of the radio right now. I just kind of leave it there. It's knurled. It's a nice aluminum, it's nicely aluminum milled, however they made it. It's a pretty cool unit. This is the model RC1. This is, if you're looking for an option that maybe isn't the tripod like I talked about earlier, this is a pretty cool option and takes care of that conversion from BNC to SO239 or whatever that you'd be using for whatever you want to connect to it. Okay, last but not least, item 5 is the ICOM VS3 Bluetooth microphone. There is a microphone built into this device. You just clip it onto wherever. You clip it onto your sweater like this, and you just click it to turn the microphone on, and you can start talking. You have multiple options with this unit that are natively connected on the 705. You can make it so that the speaker outputs from the radio. You can make it so the speaker only outputs out of the headphone jack on the unit, or both. There are other controls that you can wire as well to this to do different things. Not a lot of things. It's primarily a Bluetooth PTT mic, and it works really well. It's a nice little device if you want headphone type support out in the field, you want something simple, or you want to listen while you're walking around the house. This will do both of those things. So you can set the radio up on a base station antenna, you can put some headphones in, and you can listen to the radio as you're going around. Because remember, the 705 is not just a ham radio, it is a wideband receiver. I use this for shortwave, I use this for broadcast FM and broadcast AM, and this works perfectly with it, so you can just listen while you're going around the house. Okay, so those are 5 accessories that I recommend for the ICOM IC-705. I'll leave you with another, honorable mention. Bioenno batteries, they make amazing batteries. We've talked about them before. I will make a video in the future, I promise, to talk about power options, not just for the 705, but for, all your QRP or portable radios. The reason why I mention this, and it's important to think this way as you think about the 705, with the stock battery, it does fine. It does 5 watts output, traditional QRP. If you want the 10 watt output, you need to put a 12 volt or 13.7, 13.8 volt power source on it, and that's what these do. This gives you the extra power you need, the extra voltage you need to get up to 10 watts output. 10 watt output is double the 5 watt output, so it's half an S unit on transmit, which is no joke when you're talking QRP. You can take all the power you can get, and these are extremely light. This is the 6 amp hour battery. You can charge this off a solar panel, all that other good stuff. I'm not affiliated with Bioenno. I bought this battery. A note on the accessories here today. I bought every one of these accessories or have owned them in my collection, like the tripod, except for the ICOM backpack. That was sent to me to review. I like all of it though. All of it is very good stuff. Like I said, everything else I purchased, and I do use it, and they are effective. They're nice little devices. So if you are interested, looking to accessorize your 705 to make it more useful in however it is you use it, take a look at the links in the description. Please comment with accessories that you are using with your 705. I would love to hear what you like, what you enjoy, and what you would recommend, because who knows, I'll probably end up buying it and making another one of these videos on it. I'd love it if you gave me a thumbs up and subscribed, and consider clicking that bell so that you know when I go live, which is every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am Josh, KI6NAZ. You've been watching the Ham Radio Crash Course, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.